Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how you doing? How's your mama? How's your family? UFC Mexico Moreno versus Erceg. It's Thursday. I think I'm going to start making the betting videos Thursday instead of Wednesdays because a lot of props, like all the props, are pretty much dropped by Thursday, and that's when I know, okay, because Wednesdays, after the recap, I'll have buku shit that I added. But at the same time, I also place bets while I'm live. So, speaking of being live, come hang out with your boys Saturday. We going to be live for every single fight on the card, hanging out, having a great time. Had a great time last stream. It was really, really fun chatting it up in the chat, doing things of that nature. Coming into this, we got 6 total bets. Now, will I probably play some more live? Probably. But this is what we're going in to the fight card with. This is what we're going to have on the fight card when we start the stream. We only got a little over 3 units out the door. If everything goes right, everything hits, we'll profit about 4. Let's recap last week. And from what I seen last week, everybody had a bad card. So I feel a little better. I haven't seen one person who had a good card. And this card was bad. I'm talking about I had money on Jordan Vucinic. Had money on Morgan Charrier. It was bad. And both casual parlays last week hit, making us 5 of our last 9. We went into London, 5 of our last 7. Now we're 5 of our last 9. And I got 2 on the board to try to get back. Right. Usually I don't put any props in my casual parlays. It's usually 2 wins or a plus 3.5. This time we put props in there. First prop over here, this is my most confident one. We got David Martinez versus Simon Oliveira. I broke down every single fight on the card, so I'm not going to do a prediction. But basically, I think David is the far, far better fighter. Simon's not really dangerous unless the fight is on the mat. Unlucky for him, he can't get the fights down to the mat. David Martinez has the good boxing, has the good striking, good movement, good wrestling in his own right. I think he should be in for a win. No doubt about it. And I paired that with the under 2.5 rounds on Jamal Emmers versus Gabriel Moreno. I think Gabriel Moreno is going to get KO'd early. But if it doesn't, I'm sure something's going to happen. This fight will not go to decision. This fight probably won't make it out of the second round. Something's going to happen. Either Jamal slips on a banana peel and gets choked out, or Jamal Emmers brutally KOs Gabriel Miranda, who has shown to not to be very durable. But Jamal Emmers has been subbed in his career as well. Neither men usually go. I had a stat on my mind. I don't really remember it. But neither men go to third rounds. Moving on to this one. We got Milk. Shoot the box. Plus 3.5. I think both fighters are very, very even. Both fighters are safe everywhere, good everywhere. Both fighters have paths of victory. They can both knock each other out. They both can submit. They both can win by a decision. I think Milk Costa is going to have the more volume on the feet, especially early. We know Kristen builds into the fights, starts really, really slow. I think Milk Costa, what he showed in the Andre Philly fight, he comes out fast, big volume, using his kicks at range, doing all the things. He has neck attacks. He can threaten you. I think this goes to a decision, and I think Milk is going to definitely win me around. Plus 3.5, basically don't get shut out. All right, a 29-28 is perfect. You can lose a 29-28. Perfect. We still win. Don't get finished. Don't get shut out. And then the second leg, this is the riskier of the two. This was plus money, though, as you can see up here. Third round, not the start, co-main event. Manuel Torres has been out of the first round once in his entire career. So 2 guys are going to come forward. The style is made for something crazy to happen in the co-main. Manuel Torres comes out, guns a-blazing, fast, pressing issue, threatening submissions, throwing big bombs. Drew Dober goes in head first, eats punches so he can land his own. Somebody's going out. Fight's not going to the third round. Doesn't make it out of the second. I don't think he's going to make it out of the first because I'm picking Manuel Torres. Moving on to our should-win parlay. We did have a unit on this one. We put Joe Pyfer versus Marquel Medeiros. I'm seeing a lot of Austin Hubbard love coming in, and I don't other than a good gas tank, where is he better? Marquel also has gas in the tank. He's been to plenty of decisions in his career. He's good striker. He's the better striker, the faster striker, better movement, can wrestle in his own right. I don't see an aspect of the game where he's going to be lacking compared to Austin Hubbard than maybe the cardio. But Austin doesn't really have the skills to make up for the cardio gap. It's at elevation, so that is something to take into consideration. I think Marquel is just a way better fighter, and all the love on Austin Hubbard, I don't really understand it. I guess I stand corrected. If he loses, we'll see. But the should-win parlay is 2 people I think should win their fights. It could get a little dicey, could get a little tricky. Just put them together and see what happens. And that's why we got Joe Pyfer here. I think Joe Pyfer's going to knock out Kevin Gastelum, but Kevin Gastelum has never been KO'd. Kevin Gastelum's always there for a fight. Kevin Gastelum has the cardio. Kevin Gastelum has the pacing and the pressure. Kevin Gastelum has a rock hard chin, so you never know. I think Joe Piper's definitely going to win that first round. If it makes it to a third, okay, maybe Kevin can win that one. I don't know if Kevin is on Jack Hermance's level at this point in his career. I really don't. And if that was a 3-round fight, Joe Piper wins. So, and I think he's going to come into this fight not expecting the KO, not really. He was banking on a KO against Jack Hermance, and he was hitting him with shit that was crazy. He emptied the tank. I think he's going to reserve a little bit in the tank, pick his shots a little bit more wisely. I think the KO will come to him, but I don't think he's going to be pressing that issue. Knowing he's at elevation, kind of trust him going there and get this dub. Underdog in straights. Shoot the box. Listen, I text Blake. I'm going to put it on the screen. I text Blake. At this point, I'm going to continue to fade and fade C-Rod until I'm right. At this point, I've never picked a fight of his correctly in my YouTube career. I've bet against him 3 times. I've lost all 3. He robbed me against Isaac Dogarian. It cost me $300. I'll never forget that. And I don't really know why I'm blaming you. I should blame the judges. But if that third round was a 10-8 for you, then that first round was a 10-8 for Isaac. Isaac clearly won that fight. And that shit pisses me off really, really bad. So I'm going to hold against a grudge. I'm going to hold a grudge forever. So we got Milky Boy, shoot the box in the building. And then we got Vince Morales. This is one that I know a lot of people are not fond of. I put something small, damn near a quarter of a unit. So I understand it's a big risk, but dude, I'm not high on Raul Rosas at all. And I haven't seen anybody pick against Raul, and I haven't seen anybody even hint at Vince having a chance. I'm not big on Raul Rosas at all. And then at elevation, I don't think his style is that great. He's very, very, very low output on the feet. And when he shoots, he's really muscling guys to the ground. He's good on the ground with the scrambled eggs in his control, but he's muscling guys to the ground. That's not good for cardio. I think Vince has to see better cardio as well, if elevation or not. Also, people saying Elijah Smith was taking Vince down. Raul should have no problems. And I beg to differ. Elijah Smith had threats in the hands, really, really good boxing. That would force Vince to lift his hands up because he really had to worry about the striking. Vince probably goes into this fight knowing I don't have to worry about Raul striking. It's going to come 1 shot at a time, maybe 2. It's going to be very, very low output. If I could just out-volume him and just focus on his takedowns, I know he has to shoot to beat me. I'm big on Vince. I'm not big on Vince. I'm low on Raul. And I'm taking a shot on Vince. I think Vince is going to win this fight. But to cover my ass a little bit, I played him plus 3.5 as well. A lot of people think Vince is going to get finished. I don't think he's going to get finished. I think he's going to go a decision. I don't think Raul's just going to TKO him on the ground or just find a submission and put him out of there. Vince has really good scrambled eggs. He showed in the Elijah Smith fight. He's good at threatening submissions. He will put himself in a spot to lose positions, but he's tough, man. He's tough on the ground. He's very, very underrated. He hasn't been given any favors since he came back to the UFC, sorry, against Taylor Lapilus and then Elijah Smith. Elijah Smith is fucking good, and people act like he's not fucking good. And if Elijah Smith can do this, Raul will do this. I think Elijah Smith beats Raul Rosas today. That's just how I feel. We'll see. I'm either setting myself up to look like an idiot or we'll look like a genius. We'll see. That's going to be it. Like, comment, subscribe, share this to somebody I know they enjoy just like you did. Come hang out with me Saturday. See how these bets play out. These bets are just for entertainment purposes. They're for me, not for you. If you choose to tell, that's on you. It's for content, bragging rights. To act like I know a little something. To act like I know what I'm talking about a little bit. You ain't got to go home. You got to get up out of here, man. Don't be silly, jump to get laid.